Okay, today we're going to demonstrate how to set up 1982 NACRA squared sailboat by yourself. And to help with that process, I've added a couple of unique items. I've added a tripod here, which will help lift the rear of the mast up. And I've also added a winch that I'll put on the front handle here to assist in raising the mast. So there you have. Now the aluminum square tubes have been deployed to give it a rigid structure so that it won't collapse nor expand. Okay, mast, 66 pounds mast, and now I'm going to lower the boat with this jack. So I'm going to release this pin, and then I'm going to release the jack. Lower the boat, I hammer this in some, tighten that up to get it down to this level, and then once I've got it here, then I can slowly let it down. I'm going to add this 31-pound winch and 2x2 square aluminum bar contraption that I've put together that I'll mount in here. I've put the aluminum square tube in here, secured it with a pin, and that elevates my winch to a higher height to make it easier to pull up the mast. And then I've hooked it up to a set of jumper cables, which I just hook up to the engine compartment, and I'll use the winch with a remote control when ready. Wires attached, okay, on both sides. Then I make sure that none of my lines are twisted. And now I've got to disconnect that aluminum pole. Just another day of anti-social behavior. In reverse order. Load the boat on the trailer, pull it out of the water, pull the plugs in the back, let any water drain. Then I fasten the straps, tighten it down, then I release the front cords. And then when I'm going to lower it, I want to go ahead and undo the mast pin. So I'll take that out. Alright. Then I've set up my tripod in the back, and then the trick is for me to stand on there and get it leaning in that direction. And then once I start to let the winch go down, the trick is pretty much not to stop, because that again puts pressure over there on that one line and on the hull attachment. So I want to let it down. I'm just going to let it go steady, and I want to catch it basically with the tripod. So that's the plan. On this side of the mast, and then I'm strong enough that I can lean it to the other side, and then it's going to go back that way. So as you can see now, I've got it leaning, headed back, in that direction, and I'm gonna slowly take it back. And again, it works best if I just let it go and I don't wobble it. I just catch it with the tripod. So, okay, so I have the tripod lined up, and now I'm going to lower the mast. And I catch it, just like that. That's excellent. I'll let the slack out of the line so I can disconnect that. And then I'm gonna move this over, put some slack in that line so I can disconnect that line.